I didn't like having to do that, guys. I didn't like having to do that to that guy, to be honest. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we're back to Rakdos. Snap back to Rakdos right here. With Flaming Skulls with a Z, because it's cooler when you spell it with a Z. Man, I tell you what right now, for my money, skeletons are aggro, man. Skeletons are probably one of the best aggros out there. And I said to myself, this deck was actually said to us from a good friend of the community, great community member named Lunazim. You might remember him from the Is It Zombies deck. And he sent me this one, and he was like, listen, man, there's some aggro potential here, because what if we took the red aggro and we brought it with the black aggro and we went super aggro? Fantastic. I'd love to see it. I have made it rotation proof. His version was not rotation proof. I have modified it, put my own bits and pieces on it. 100% rotation proof. This will play anytime through to the end of next month. Boom. It's good. It's good to go for the next couple of years. So before we get down to this one, guys, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking and subscribing. Or smash the button. If the button likes tells you that it likes to be smashed, you can smash it too. I don't care. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainej for all live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch, or hit the bell and you'll be notified when we go live on YouTube. Yeah, turn those notifications on. We do stream on YouTube as well. Love to see you there. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information, post your decks. You can send me a deck. That's how Lunazim got to me and said, you got to try the super aggro we got cooking up here. And I did, yeah. So Discord's great. And of course, if you want a copy of this deck, go right down there to the AetherHub, follow that link, and you will find a copy of this deck for yourself that you can bring into Arena or play in paper, whatever you want to do it. So what are we talking about with Flaming Skulls with a Z? Forsaken Miner. So there's kind of this setup for the aggro skeletons that I've used. It's kind of like a component piece, like a module that you can click into any deck. One of those is going to be the 1-drop, the 1-black, 2/2 Forsaken Miner Skeleton Road. Can't block. Whenever you commit a crime, it comes back. We have a lot of crimes to commit, so this guy will come back pretty frequently, and when we get him with haste and +1, thanks to our Corpses of the Lost, we really can swing in. So again, putting damage down range aggressively, coming out very, very harsh is going to be key here. Now, we're going to look at our basic mono reds. You're going to notice a lot of things here. This is going to be Monastery Swiftspear. Yeah, that is the mono red first play. So now we're combining, as you can see, it's a synthesis of the mono red aggro and the mono black aggro. 1 red, 1/2, Haste Prowess, Human Monk. Prowess, of course, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, gets +1. We have a lot of non-creature spells. And Haste, it can swing out really quickly. So now we're coming out the gate aggressive-like. Monstrous Rage. Probably one of the better cards, period. If not the best mono-red card from Eldraine. Probably one of them. 1 red, target creature gets +2 to the end of turn. Create a monster roll. What is a monster roll 2? It gets an additional +1/+1 and has trample. So you're talking about 3/1 as a red instant. You put that down on Monastery Swiftspear with the Prowess, it's actually going to come in as a 5/3 on turn 2, which is a lot of damage. Even if they're blocking, it's trampling across right there. But guys, honestly, with the amount of early and aggressive other cards that we have, Monster Roll on Forsaken Miner, not a bad idea either. The fact that this thing can die and just come back later, that you can just replay it on there. He can just kamikaze into somebody and then replay. Really good. Useful right there. Shock. All right. Already somebody is typing at me. Jay, how come you're not using Play with Fire? Play with Fire is already better than it's shocking me. Blah, blah, blah. Guys, Play with Fire is going away. And I can't recommend that you craft Play with Fire if you're a new player, because it is rotating out on July 30th. Yeah, we're going to talk about rotation a little bit here, but yeah, it's going away. It's gone. This is going to be the 2 damager that you want to put down. If you want to put down something else for damage for red, you certainly can. You can slide in anything that you want. For my money, Shock right now, it's not going anywhere. It's going to remain around for a while. that's fine. Now, if you wanted to go with a little bit of lightning bolts on the side here, sure, I don't mind that either. That's a little bit more damage anywhere. I like the fact that this can target any target. It can go to a battle, it can go to opponents, or it can go to a creature or something, knock out a creature. So very useful as an instant. It also commits a crime, don't forget that. Bitter Triumph, a little bit of direct removal. You're gonna need a little bit. I don't mind paying the 3 life or discarding. Either one is fine. I guess also for the inevitable planeswalkers that you're gonna need to pop out as well. That's gonna be critical. Callous Sellsword. I like this one because if we're going in very aggressively, if we're hitting a lot of damage, we can take one of those charged up creatures and finish somebody off with it. So if you go in with like a big board of, or even a medium-sized board of Forsaken, Monastery Swiftspirit, you hit with a lot of stuff, you can actually finish and say, all right, well, I'm going to cast Callous Sellsword. The burn together for 1 target creature you control deals damage equal to the power to any other target. Then sacrifice it. You throw somebody at them. Boom. We blow them up. Very useful. He also enters the battlefield with a 1/1 on it for each creature that died this turn. Actually has some pretty decent synergy for Invasion of Azgul right there, where for the Ashen Reaper. You'll see how that goes in a minute. But yeah, great way to just aggressively do damage, especially if you've prowessed somebody up to a crazy high power and you throw them down range. It can be the end of the game quick. We've won turn 3 using that combo right there. So pretty good. 1 black and 1 2/2 Human Soldier with the burn together adventure on there. Very, very useful. Case of the Stash Skeleton. Yeah, we need skeletons on the board to push them down range quick. A 2/1 Suspected Skeleton. Yeah, what does it mean to be a suspected skeleton? Is it can't block and it has menace. That menace is very useful because it means it's less likely to be blocked with that 2/1. When people don't block it, they say, well, I don't have menace, or I don't want to lose 2 creatures to it. You can do Monstrous Rage and really put a lot of damage down range with an unblockable skeleton on your face right there, man. They can really get on you very, very tough. Very, very cool stuff right there. So, and again, if you have no suspected skeletons anymore, sacrifice, you solve for 1 black and 1, sacrifice this case, search your library for a card, put it in your hand, then shuffle. You can find something that you need specifically. So again, using that that's part 2 of the aggressive skeleton play here. 1 mana, 2 mana, and then the 3rd mana being Corpses of the Lost. Slickshot Show Off. Could you do a mono red deck without Slickshot? Yeah, but you'd be hamstringing yourself if you did. You'd be doing it wrong if you did. 1 red and 1 1/2 Flying Haste. Whenever you cast a non-token spell or a non-creature spell, Slickshot Show Off gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. They gave this bird super prowess. It's basically prowess except none of that toughness junk and all damage up front. You can plot him to play him for 1 red and 1, meaning you can pay him for that, and then the next turn he comes in for free. That's great because on turn 2 we can do that, and then on turn 3 we can play Monstrous Rage, Shock, and something else, and immediately give him +1/+1/+1, swing in with everything else that we're doing, and then hit him. I have done the slick shot with like 7. If you've played 3 or something like that, and he's going in for 7, you hit for 7, and then you do Callous Sellsword. He actually goes to a 9, and you throw sacrifice him for 9, and boom, that's it. They're knocked out. Very cool combos there. Invasion of Azgul. Yeah, we're gonna get the Flaming Skulls here. 1 red and 1 black. Enters the battlefield, target player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker and loses 1 life. Love that. Gets around hexproof, gets around indestructible. They have to sacrifice a creature as soon as they pop in. And again, it is a non-creature spell, so we'll trigger prowess and what Slickshot has. Really cool stuff, and hit them for that 1 life. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on Ashen Reaper if a permanent was put in the graveyard this turn. So if you flip it, if you do 4 damage to it and flip it, you get the Ashen Reaper. He gets more and more powerful the more stuff puts in the graveyard. That's why I said he's got a kind of a nice synergy with if you flip him and then you do something with Callous Sellsword. He enters the battlefield for each one that dies, and he gets 1 for each one that dies. So you could set yourself up for a decent turn if you've lost a bunch of creatures. If you've lost a whole bunch of creatures that turn. So not a bad combination play. Corpses of the Lost right here. Yes. The little card that could. A lot of potential in this card. One of the best. 1 black and 2 skeletons you control get +1 and have haste. When Corpses of the Lost enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 black pirate skeleton creature token. So every skeleton has +1 and haste. Brutal, dude. Brutal. It immediately makes a 3/2 haste, which is amazing. And then everything else gets accelerated and puts more damage down range. That's what I'm talking about, bringing back the Forsaken Miner. If you commit a crime by playing Shock, Bitter Triumph, Callous Sellsword, any of these Invasion of Asgol, because it's target player loses that, so that's a crime as well. You can bring back Forsaken Miner. It completely comes back to the battlefield, untapped, by the way. Just comes right back. It would be a 3/2 and can accelerate downrange very quickly with Corpse of the Lost. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, meaning if something went into your graveyard this turn, you return it to your hand so you can replay it to generate another skeleton and push it out again. So we have a lot of death. We have a lot of death and graveyard and losing creatures effects here that all kind of stack on each other, which is a pretty cool synergy to have. Fueled by death. Ooh, maybe that's what we'll call this. That's a really great card. Again, aggressive. If you're playing skeletons, 1 Forsaken Miner, 2 stashed, and then 3. All of a sudden, you have 3. You have 3 creatures on the board. All of them are 3/3s. They can immediately attack, and then everything else on top of that, all the damage you can put, all the return cards that you can do. Very cool stuff. Then we're gonna finish with Invasion of Ragatha. What should I like to call Invasion of Ragatha? 1 red and 1 and 2, 5 for its siege right there. This is a battle siege. Whenever Invasion of Ragatha enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to another target battle or opponent. This does 4 damage to opponents. Absolutely brutal. 4 damage to an opponent, burning them up harshly right there, and 1 damage to creature. If you do 5 damage to it, it flips and it turns into Disciples of the Inferno. If a non-creature source you control will deal damage to a creature or battle or opponent, it deals that much damage plus 2 instead. So if you do get this flipped, that means like your Shocked and your Invasion of Asgol all do that much damage plus 2 instead right there. But honestly, just for the 4 damage and pinging them out and triggering Prowess, it's good enough as it is right there. That is a lot of damage to hit. That is a lot of damage to finish them off. A lot of times they're hanging by a thread because they've taken such a beating from the aggressive plays that this is almost enough to send them over. So that's what we're looking at. 7 swamps, 7 mountains, 3 Blackcleave cliffs, 2 sulfur springs, 2 Mirexes right there. Mana is going to be to taste as always. If you want to do a little bit different of mana, I don't want to come in too tapped. You're probably wondering, how come no Hidden Volcano or Draw Spits or Necropolis or anything like that? How come no, I don't want to come in too tapped. I want to go aggro. We don't want to slow ourselves down by doing that to our mana base right there. So it is alchemy legal. It is standard legal. It is rotation proof. No problems playing this deck after July 30th. When the standard rotation occurs, you're good to go. 15 creatures, decent amount of humans, but a little bit of everything. Soldiers, birds, skeletons, all that stuff. 9 instants, 8 enchantments, 7 battles, 22 lands. We actually had to cut a land because this is the real aggro right here. This is the true aggro experience. 1.8 average, very cheap, very aggressive on the Flaming Skulls here. Fueled by death. That's what we're running. Lightning Strike, probably the only kind of swap that I have for you right there. If you want more direct removal, like Bitter Triumph or something like that, you could certainly do more Bitter Triumphs or something to. It's so hard to organize cards when looking at that. As everyone always tells me, oh, horizontal view is so good. I can't freaking organize cards if I do that, man. I can't do it. It's terrible. Anyways, I like it. I like it horizontal because it's hard to add stuff. If I'm just showcasing it, sure, fine. But look, if I want to add something, I can't even see anything. Anyways, listen, if you're team horizontal, fine. I like you. I like you, no problem. I can't build decks like this. I got to build them in a stack. Honestly, when I play in paper, I stack all of mine in a big long row anyway, so that's how I do it. So, but there's your horizontal view for your horizontal type of guys right there. Sideboard, probably the only thing I have is a little bit more removal for you. That's pretty much it. It's pretty effective as it is. You just may need some more direct bird or direct removal for your pleasure. That's that. Let's get into it. We're going to be playing both. I've heard your advice. People have said, how come you don't play both standard and alchemy? We are going to be playing both queues. We're going to be playing in the alchemy queue. We're going to be playing in the standard queue. So stay tuned for that. I think we'll start out in alchemy and then we will move on to standard there. So here we go, guys, into the game. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Hope you like this one. Make sure to like the video and let's get into it. We used to play World of Darkness together, and we also played, occasionally we played in some jam bands. He goes, hey, I know a band that needs a drummer. You play the drums? I said, yeah, of course. Yeah, I play the drums. He goes, cool, man. You want to go out and see these guys? They need a drummer. I was like, yeah, sure, that sounds great. I go out there, and it's like a bunch of burly biker dudes. You know, I was like probably 22 at the time or something. I was young. And they were probably on their 50s and 60s. Just like the biggest tattooed burly biker dudes you ever did see. And they're like, "Rah, how you doing, man? I heard you play the drums." I was like, yeah, I do. And they're like, "Well, get on that kit there." And I played with them for a while. I played with them for a couple of years. A couple of dive bars. It was a fun band. I brought the median age of their band down by like 20 years. It was pretty good. Oh yeah, they were great guys. They were great guys. We played a bunch of dive bars and shit. Very fun. Oh no, we never really had problems. Swift spear. Boom. Worst thing is the guy got into a fight with the place that fucked up our gig because they fucked up the levels, and it's just a little scuffle with one of the technical dudes that was there. But they talked it out. It was fine. Ooh, Invasion of Asgol. I'll tell you what, this guy's a real Asgol for playing this. Hey, what's up, Trexodactyl? Let's do this. The irony is I have those in my deck. Got a bunch of them. Well, yeah, he stole that one from me, so. Make a control deck around Lootmonger, no other heist cards than him, and the 3-mana counter heist. Yeah, you could. Lootmonger is unbelievably cracked. For an uncommon, it's very good. It's a really good card. Alright. Do this. Boom. I heard, Johnny, I saw that you were just watching, you said you were just watching my, my Dimir Fairies. I like that. It's a good deck. My Dimir Fairies. He's gonna discard, he's gonna heist from me. Ooh. This guy's gonna Asgol me again. Oh, this guy's about to take the fat L. It's fat L time. Hey kids. It's Fat L time. I started a new shift this week, and I'm scared I'm going to see your stream when I'm making bad life choices. Oh no, Cookies. They're making you work the night shift? morning shift. Ugh. Oh, so you can't stay up late. When do we get to play friendly duels with our idol? Which idol is that? You should be asleep when I start streaming. Well, maybe I'll start streaming earlier. I've been meaning to. I've been streaming too late lately, but that's because I've lost total control of my my sleep schedule. Oh, I was thinking about doing a fight day. Everybody want to fight me. I gotta figure out when to do it though. Well, here's the thing, man. I don't have a lot of time. I gotta primarily focus on content creation. That's unfortunately where the bulk of my energy has to go. Otherwise, I don't get videos done. Oh, look, it's another heister. Bow or staff? Oh no. Those are my choices, bow and staff. Phantasmal extraction. 4 or less. That one. Let's see if he has the immediate removal. He probably does here. Probably got the cut down. So this guy had 2 cut downs and 2 phantasmal extractions. He's just hand ripping and gripping right here. Heist. Yeah, like, well, for content creation, best of 1 is kind of the better one, especially if I'm recording for videos. Otherwise, I'll end up playing for 30 minutes against one opponent, and then it's like, well, you saw me play the deck against Mono Red and Dimir, and that's all you see, and you don't really get a good idea of how it works in general. So you know, it's the it's a matter of showcasing it off and making a all-around rounded video for everyone. Otherwise, you'll get people who say, how does this deck perform against X, Y, or Z? And it's like, well, I mean, you know. Boop. Hey, what's up, Vorpal? Spree, how you doing? Boom. We're gonna flip that. Boom. Okay. He's probably gonna play removal on it, but that's okay. It means he's not playing removal on other stuff. Heist. Party time. Excellent. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, so he's gonna do better triumph. Boom. You take the hit there. Okay. Put that down. Boom, boom. Alright. Yeah, people don't use Asgul very much. He's gonna search for a card. Probably, maybe a removal or something, but, Ragatha is a tough card. I don't think people realize how dangerous it is. He's going in for 2 more. Boom. Of course, we hit the mana. Boom. Okay. Even Avon. Good. Boom. Oh. Yeah, it's a good combo, Lunasm. Boom, there you go. There you go. Have you put it in a Is It deck yet, Lunasm? Have you done that yet? YouTube chat. I see a bunch of you in YouTube chat right now, guys. I'm going to need you to go ahead and go right down there and tenderly press that like button, guys. It's going to be super important that you do that. I mean, let's see how many shame likes I can get. Who am I calling out right now with the shame likes? Oh, we got one. There's one shame like. Let me go there for a second. Mr. Cthulhu, no shame like I just got here. Okay, that's fine. Not a bad opener right here. Your Twitch stream lags more? It happens. Yeah, I have so, Oh, Sylveski, that's terrible, dude. I would not proudly advertise that. Batman could have got that information out of me, Sylveski. Now you gotta face the werewolf. It's a shame. Oh, look, it's a heist deck. Amazing. I know Zyran. It's pretty cool, huh? Oh, Philo Devon showed up in the as the Monastery Swift Spear. Okay, boom. Phantasmal Extraction. Oh, so this is the exact same deck as we just played. It's literally the same one. They're doing not even a slightly different deck here. Shit, I might have to play standard for real though. Hit. Is he gonna play removal on the slick shot? Nope. That's nothing in there, man. Hit. Boom. Get away. He's gonna heist me. The cowboy hat is triggering your OCD. The fact that it's just a PNG and floating in front of my face, bright lights. Yeah, it's kind of the funny part of it. To me. That's kind of funny. Boom, boom. Let's see what he heisted here. Invasion of Ragatha. Boom. He does 4 and 1. Swift Spear. I don't know why he wouldn't do that backwards, but sure. Boom. Naturally, why wouldn't I get a mana? You know, 34% chance. Why wouldn't I get one? Basically, any kind of burn spell would fucking win the game, but you know. Boom. Hey, there we go. Hopefully, by bullying these heist decks, we're making a point here. Hopefully people are like, okay, well, maybe this isn't the end-all be-all deck. Maybe this isn't as good as I thought it was. Maybe we're making a difference in fighting the good fight. I do like Brandon Sanderson books, yes. I haven't read them in a while, but oh, there we got our 750. Perfect. Oh, little gems right here. What's the card? Blast Zone. I actually have all the Blast Zones, so I got some Gemeralds. Love my Gemeralds. All right. Let's go into it. You guys are saying standard ranked is... Let's do it. Oh, crap. I forgot to shout out Trexodactyl. I really should just set up the auto shout out. I'm just being lazy about it. Trading Heist for Wandering M. Boom. Furge Gerber. Furge. Alright, my turn. Invasion of Asgol. I didn't like having to do that, guys. I didn't like having to do that to that guy. To be honest, it felt bad. But, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. When life gives you lemons and all that. That guy still might be back there playing. He might not even know what it... You might not even know what happened. It's like one of those samurai movies where the guy slices him so fast he doesn't even know that he's dead. He doesn't know that like his head's been cut off and then it just rolls off his shoulders. Spree liked it. Oh crap. Am I gonna get a red mana? Let's bank on it. Why not? Ooh, I don't like him opening up with the duress. He'll probably get rid of Bitter Triumph if he's smart. You're posted a pirate deck that does have some flaws. Okay. Well. Draw a card and lose life. Okay. Archfiend of the draws. Alright, so. Let's do that. Let's do pay 3 life. Let's do that. Boom. I do like the OTKs when it's deserved. Yeah. Well, he let me build quite a bit. He let me grind up for a while. He let me go for it. How are my levels, by the way? I got a weird comment earlier vaguely hinting that someone didn't like my levels. Is the mic level okay? Is everything all right? All right, what's he got here? Sheldrissy the Apocalypse. We're gonna draw. Resolve. Boom. All right. Damn, Drive, you're posting it right into the chat, huh? All right. Hopefully he'll fuck up and not put down a blocker. Dog, subscribe with Prime. Thank you, man. Gix's command. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah, that's bad. Wait, what did he pick there? Oh, man. Bad luck, bro. Bad luck, Chuck. You shouldn't have attacked. Shouldn't have attacked. Flaming skulls. Yeah. Listen, man. Corpses of the Lost comes out quick like. Corpse of the Lost comes out like a switchblade. You just never know when the skeletons are going to grab you and drag you down to hell. Which just happened. We are on a 6-game win right here. 6-game run. Why did he not put lifelink? I don't know. He bungled that really bad. That was my win and his loss. He went with it. Drive with Bishop. How come you just don't go to my Discord and post it there for everyone to see and share it? That'd be great. Also, if you ever need to know how to get a deck out and post it, you go right here to your deck. Flaming Skulls. You click export. Copy to the clipboard. Boom. Easy as pie. You can post it anywhere you want. She's my cherry pie. You can't log into Discord. Oh, okay. I don't remember you telling me that. Believe it or not, that's not a bad hand. OP through, yeah, ops through. Opt through bad. Sometimes people play too aggressive. If your deck isn't, if you're back a little while, especially if you're at like 4 life, there's no reason to play aggressive there. He didn't need to do that. He could have just with Sheldred on the board. It was on me to get rid of it. Yeah, no unsolicited deck picks. Network disruptor. Tap target permanent. Unclear as to why he posted that. I guess he wants a artifact. Boom. Boom. All right. Moon Circuit Heister. All right. You may draw a card if you do discard a card. Very nice. Thank you so much, Drive Bishop. I appreciate the support. Standard skeletons. Stash skeletons. Okay, so he's just looking at me. He's just looking at me. Fantastic. Good stuff. Great stuff right here. So Vesky, I appreciate you. I appreciate you hype manning for me here, because it's literally exactly what I was thinking. I have super chats. There's plenty of super. You can do super chats. You just click the little show support for J Villain. You can super chat this live stream. You can also super chat. How do you make one? Okay, so there's a little dollar bill, and when it looks like a little money sign. It says show your support for J Villain MTG, and you click on it, and it says, what do you want to do? You want to give a super chat? You want to give a dono? What do you want to do? And that's all it takes. Let's do this. Even playing aggro mono blue takes 10 minutes per turn. Yeah, tell me about it. It's baked in, man. If you play enough islands, your brain starts going slower. Boom. Boom. We're not getting any mana here, which is a problem as well. Jay have worms. Hey, what's up, Cookies? Did I say hi to you already, Cookies? Boom. I think I may have. Gonna put that down. Probably gonna counterspell it or something. Could you perchance? Oh, oh no. High speed hover bike. Tap up to one target creature. Boom. Alright, so I definitely am going to hold that because he's going to want to drive that thing. Baby, you can drive my car. Baby said I was right to back the gender swap model because it's hilarious. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Where is Box Boy? I see him on that Discord all the time, but I never see him in the actual stream. Just a little odd. Oh, look at this guy. Unctus Profiteer. There you go. Whatever this guy is. Alright, fantastic. Didn't get a third mana. Oh, look, a third mana, guys. What I was just talking about. That's a flying guy. He is a Turnmire. There's Box Boy. I guess he's just lurking. Lurking and jerking. We'll do that. How do you... Drive, did you figure it out, by the way, Drive? Alright, so is he going to flip that back? Oh my god, this guy's taking forever. This dude can't even win quickly. March, there you go. Alright. Mayor's going to give it to him. Oh my god, there's no reason to play that way. There's no reason to play that way. First loss of the night, by the way. Not bad. It's a mono blue, and the winners of that game were my patience and not having mana. I don't really know if we can say OP really ran. Ops really won the game there. That's my take anyways. $18 mana money gang. Flaming skulls. Monastery Swift Spear, very nice. Alright, we do that, and then we're gonna do Asgol next turn. We love not casting spells. Legalize nuclear bombs. I know about that. You think I don't know about Shadow Money Wizard Gang? This brought to you by the world government. I know everything on the internet. Boom, boom. So you load it up even more. Like a big sandwich. I think he's gonna load it up even more. We're gonna do Asgol and Forsaken Miner. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Unless he's got the Sacrifice Fling, then he wins, and I get back to back. Boom. No, he doesn't. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Hey, Drive with Bishop, the $10 dono. You're awesome. Keep up the entertainment, and hopefully we can ride my pirate deck idea. Absolutely, man. We will give it a shot. Do you know what kind of pirate deck it is, by the way? I think some people will be happy to hear that your pirate deck is in fact Is It. It is it, as they say in the business. He's gonna take the hit there. Is it? I imagine you doing that like the spaceship guy from the Lego movie who just goes spaceship, spaceship. Took a nap and woke up late for stream. Oh, slick shot. He's gonna run in on me here. Monster's Rage for the 6. The 6 banger. Boom. And we didn't get it. We didn't start the fire though. It was always burning since the world was turning. Alright. Is there a streak record? I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if I can unlock the I have to check to go in and see if I can look who's on the biggest streak. Maybe I can post that. Maybe I can put like a little board up. Who has the longest consecutive streak? I'll have to check. Trex and Cookies and Buggyman are up there. You're up there. Buggyman is at... Yeah, I mean, you're going to see different ones come up, but Farewell being gone is going to be a big deal. Gotta leave and listen to the song on YT. Okay. My average mana cost is low, but I'm worried about not getting the 3rd or 4th mana if I cut it too much. I cut it a little bit, so we'll see what happens. We got 3, which is more than enough of what we need here. Keep. Okay, so hopefully we can kill whatever comes down. Yeah, PNLR. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna kill whatever comes down. Boom, boom. Target a player. Boom. We'll go in. Boom. We'll do Corpses of the Lost next. And Maria. Voice of the whatever. Voice of the Convokers. Okay, we go in. He's not happy with that. He is really unhappy with this. He does not want to take 6. He wants to keep this thing. Yeah. Maria, very nice. Is he gonna go for it? He didn't like that. He did not like that. Surprised we smashed that one that quick. That's pretty good. Those convokes are not easy, but the early pressure got to him. That's what I like about this. This is real. This is some real Rakdos aggro right here. I like that. It's good stuff. All right, guys, I think we're going to leave this one right here for tonight. We got plenty of footage, and we really proved our point. By the way, guys, I have never lost with this deck on the play. I have only been on the play 5 times. Literally 100% win rate if I'm on the play. I've been on the draw 11 times and on the play 5. And almost every single time that I'm on the play, I win. That should tell you what kind of aggro we're running here. That should tell you the kind of combo power we're pulling in. Because if I'm drawn, it's gonna be a rough one. So we're gonna do Shakedown Breakdown. We're gonna do a couple more games. Not the end of the stream, just the end of the video. Really like this Flaming Skulls, very much so. Until next time, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye bye.